What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Cool Guy Anime Podcast. I'm your host, Ruben, along with my co host, Bryant.
Hello.
And today we're going to be talking about episodes 7 through 13 of School Rumble second semester.
Yay, second semester. Woot woot.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess let's just jump right into it.
Mm-hmm.
How about our opening seventh episode?
Opening one is about their part-time jobs, I believe.
Oh my God. Yeah, it was. What a bad show.
It's
I'm just
not
gonna
a bad
start by
show.
saying what a nonsense, just no point show. So the first episode, I believe, if you're correct, well, episode 7 is it's just like the narrator, which just when did this narrator come in? When did that like
Uh,
old guy did he start on episode 7? Because he's throughout this whole like episodes that we watched all the way up to episode 13. And I feel like
uh,
I never heard him before.
I think he was in the beginning, like episode season 1, but I don't remember.
But it sounds like a old dude who would like I don't know, like explain like the prequel or
Documentary.
no, an old samurai movie,
Mm-hmm.
part 2 of that samurai movie, like he would explain the first one, be like we join our hero again as he
Oh,
travels
like
through
Dragon
whatever.
Ball guy, right?
Well, yeah, but more like gritty, kind of older dude. But anyways, so then it's just them doing their part-time jobs and that's it. Just another filler episode where nothing happens.
Well, all these are the same, like same kind of premise. They do shit. Things happen. Nothing gets progressed.
Not this time, Brian. I'll wait till we get to episode 13, but
It's episode 13. I forgot.
I mean it's fine. We'll get to it when we get there. But
Well,
yeah.
I have a problem right now.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I remembered that I fucking hate Hanai. He
Why? What's wrong with
he's a
Hanai?
he's a fucking asshole. Like, I just hate him. He always tries to get Yakumo, and every time he does, it's just clearly the Yakumo is not interested, and he keeps going at it, and it just pisses me off.
That's
Oh,
every single anime in history. Did you
yeah, but
know
not when
that?
the girls know. One, that's not every single anime, and two, this guy just reminds me of a certain person we used to deal with in high school that pissed me off. And every time I see this person or an eye, it pisses me off, and I fucking hate him.
No, Hanai's great.
No, he isn't.
Listen,
He's a
listen,
fucking creepazoid.
listen. He follows the rules.
Yeah, unless
He's persistent. He's
yeah,
dedicated. He's
yep.
he's book smart. What else could you want? He's put
I don't
together?
know. Not a
Well put together,
fucking
I think.
stalker. How about that? He fucking tries.
No.
Yes, he goes. What do you mean? He goes on a camping trip with them just because he wants to get close to Yakima.
But that's what Harima does too. What do you mean?
Yeah, but the thing is about him, he doesn't actually go fucking grabbing Tenma's hand and trying to rip her apart. Unlike fucking Hanai, who just like starts breathing all over soup and all over her face.
That was like episode 12.
I don't give a
Stop
fuck.
it.
Fuck
You
Hanai.
stop going ahead. There's an order to this.
I don't give a fuck about
Hanai is
the Hanai
great.
is the worst. I
No,
fucking hate him. I
Hanai is
forgot that I
fantastic.
hated him. I
No,
remember I
Hanai is
was getting I was getting inclinations from like the first couple episodes, like, I don't like him. And I started remembering this guy's a piece of shit and I hate him.
Wait a minute.
What?
Was it the first episode when they go camping?
Yeah, I think that was also part of the part-time.
That wasn't the whole thing? Oh,
No.
okay. Yeah, I like the camping part, because Hanai and Harima and who's the little blonde pervert dude? I forget his name.
Imatori.
Yeah,
Imatori?
Imadori or I think it's Imadori with a D.
Yeah.
But yeah, they had a cook off out in the woods, and then it was very Food Warsy before Food Wars ever came out.
Yeah.
You know, because when would second semester come out? Like 06, something
Yep,
like that.
206.
Yeah, so it was very Food Warsy, very like you take a bite and they're like, oh, and like they like teleport like to the moon and like space and all that kind of shit. It was good. I like
Clothes
that.
rip off.
I like that. I felt like that was kind of original. That was like one of the only original things that they do. It's like the like sexy food kind of part of it. I enjoyed that. But then it was just them just going doing all their jobs. Harmo works as like an animator, and he gets
Yeah,
wrecked because being an animator is real hard.
yeah. Also in Studio Hamid, if you get this inside
Oh
joke.
yeah, it's Studio Comet because if you watch the last episode, you know I told you that it's made by Studio Comet. So it's like inside joke if you know who made it.
Yeah,
So yeah, episode 1 worthless.
episode
Episode
7. But
episode 7, sorry, episode 7 worthless. Episodes 8 and 9 less
you got your
worthless.
you
Listen,
got your fucking progression or something or whatever you wanted.
what progression happened? Okay, and hold on. In
Character
episode
development. There you go. You got your character
hold
development
on. In episodes 8 and 9, the whole thing is that the girls start a basketball club.
team.
Well, it's a club. They kept saying club.
It's still a
Basketball
team.
club. Yeah, it is a team, but and then so it's Makoto, I don't remember anybody else, Tenma, and some new she's a new girl, right? Like this is when she gets introduced, like this
New
super
to the series, yeah.
yeah, there's a new girl they introduced. I have no idea what her name is, but she has a similar hairstyle to Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! So I just call her Yugi. So, there's all that. You call her Yami too, but so basically, little Yugi is in love with
Also,
Aso,
hmm
which is the dude that Makoto's all about. Tall, light, and handsome. She likes him tall, light, and handsome, not tall, dark, and handsome.
yeah.
Like we do. So yeah, basically those 2 episodes is just them training to play basketball. But
Mhm.
Tenma gets kicked off the team because apparently it's only 5 players per team.
Yeah, 5. Yeah,
Which is it in real basketball? Is it only 5?
on
Is
the
it 5
field,
on 5?
yes. On the
Oh,
court,
I thought it was like 7 on 7. Okay,
no.
but anyway, so then she's super depressed, and then because she's super depressed, Harima, of course. Harima, is it Hanai? Hanai's not in there, right?
Nope.
So it's
It's
Harima,
the Texas
little
guy.
oh yeah, fucking what's his name? Like Big Bull Texas or something like
Yep.
that. The
So
American dude from Texas. Yeah, Big Bull Texas. Um
Midori
Himadori and
Yakuma.
oh yeah, Yakumo, which Yakumo never trains with them, but then she's just on the team, like when they actually play. Like
Well,
it never shows her playing, and then
she
she just makes
watches
some
them.
food. And she watches them, she makes some food, but that doesn't mean you play. I've been I've been watching the NFL for like 10 years now. It doesn't mean I can fucking play. But anyways, so yeah, then they challenge the girls team to, to play a game, and then they start crushing them. And then out of nowhere, they just invite Tenma back to the girls' team, and she's a fucking idiot. So she's like, "All right." So then she just switches teams.
Oh my
And
god.
then the boys end up winning anyways by a single point.
Yep. You didn't see that
Oh,
coming, right?
yeah, I didn't see that coming. My guess was that like it was gonna be Tenma, like all up to Tenma or all up to Harima, and then like either like Tenma was gonna somehow get his attention, he was gonna miss a shot, or little weirdo Curry fucking dude came up and then Tenma was gonna miss the shot. But no, it just ended the game. It just kind of ended.
They got the last basket. They lost by a point.
And then little Yami Yugi confessed to Aso, and he was like, "Nah, son." He's
I'm
like,
not
"I don't."
about.
Yeah, he was like, "I don't date duelists."
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then it ends with she's like, "Oh, you and Makoto are great together," and then
That's where
that
it ends.
ends that. Yep. And now starts my
Episode 10.
notes. Yep, episode 10, where I actually started taking notes.
165.
Uh huh.
I looked that up. 165 centimeters is 5'4".
Is that what that was?
Yep.
That wasn't episode 10, was it?
Yep.
Mm,
Okay, maybe that was episode 12.
mm,
No, you're right.
mm.
It isn't.
Yeah, it's not. This is what I have on my notes. Laura being Tenma, the ghost ceramic pot scene, and
Yep.
gambling scene.
I forgot about the Ghostbuster thing.
Oh, right. No, not Ghostbuster. Hold on. We'll get to there. So on this episode, Tenma's hanging out a lot with Big Bull Texas, and then yeah, so then she just randomly decides to transfer to class 2D.
Yep.
Um So then, Hanai and Harima, Hanai being the class rep, he can't stand for it, and Harima needs to have Tenma. He challenges uh Big Bull Texas and his blonde friend to a
Harry
card
Mackenzie.
game. Yeah, to a card game, and then they basically just bet all the students from the classes. Like whoever wins basically absorbs all the students, and then they just get wrecked. And then so all the students had to transfer to 2D, but then they just suddenly are not transferred back to 2D, and they
Yeah,
just go
because it's
back.
stupid.
Well, I know it's stupid, but still, like I was like, come on. Yeah, and then at one point, oh right, in order to fool everybody, uh, to let Tenma go to 2C, Laura, the Mexican girl,
God damn it.
she dresses up as Tenma.
Yep.
Yeah, so she dresses up in Tenma, and then she's like in her Mexican accent. She's like, "No, I'm Tenma." Like, "No, it's me, Tenma." I'm Mexican, by the way, so it's okay that I do that. Um,
Yeah, sure.
yeah.
Also, I forgot I have another problem.
What?
Laura, it's kind of fucked up. They do Laura every single time.
What's wrong with they do with Laura?
It's funny, but it's kind of offensive. It's like really offensive.
What? Her accent?
Yeah, and her backstory. Like,
Yeah. Oh, I don't know about her backstory, but her accent's definitely kind of racist.
yeah,
Just a little bit. I'm fine with it. Apparently, you're not. But she's like, "You kids, you get the fuck out of here." Like,
estúpido.
yeah, es estúpido, pendejo. Does she ever say pendejo? I don't
I
think she
don't know,
does.
but
I don't
probably
know.
she probably does. She does a lot of Spanish.
Yeah. And then at
She
one point,
steals. Okay.
beyond after that, at one point, Tenma is crafting, like she's taking a pottery class, right? Like the whole class is doing pottery. And she has like a daydream where Karasuma, right? That's his name?
Yep. Hmm.
Karasuma is Patrick Swayze in the movie Ghost from like 1994 or whatever. It's a scene where he comes up behind her and is like holding her and helping her form the pots. And that was just, I don't get any of the references because I don't watch old anime like that. But I got that reference and I was super, super excited about it.
Yeah.
And
Also,
that was one of the few times I like LOL'd. I laughed out loud hard as fuck because that was amazing.
also, I forgot about a couple of the things in the basketball thing. I forgot.
Hmm.
Imadori gets his shoes jacked by Laura.
Oh right, he had
Air-
some new J's on. Yeah, he's had some new Air Jordans. And
she sees the shoes and says, "I want the shoes," and puts on the shoes, rips them apart, and then gives the shoelaces back to Imadori.
yeah, the amount of disrespect that I don't think the creators like imposed on Imadori. Like those are like you steal my shoes? Like you fucking word somebody's dying. Like, you rip the shoes off my feet, me or you, somebody's going down forever. It's just the level of disrespect.
Oh my god! Also, the fucking just the battles between Imadori and like Laura is fucking funny. That's
Yeah, I'm guessing here. I haven't seen ahead. You have. You watched all this because you're a cheater. Um, I assume Imadori is gonna end up fucking Laura, but we'll
uh,
see. But we'll see. Stop it. We'll see.
I'll tell you some backstory. How about some backstory from the first
Sure,
season?
sure.
Laura doesn't like Imadori because Karen likes Imadori.
All right, the little green-haired girl, right?
Yeah, and she's mad that she likes Imadori
Hmm.
because he's a weakling and she's strong. And she should be strong people.
Yeah,
You
but
know,
opposites attract, man.
you know.
You know?
So yeah, I don't know. It's fucking Imadori and Laura are the best. That's the funniest things.
Yeah.
He gets his ass whooped by her all the time. Oh,
And so again, episodes 8 through 10, you know, just a bunch of fillers again.
it's funny.
It was kind of one part was kind of funny. The ghost part was kind of funny. Uh, all right. Episode 11 starts. They have like a stew cook off, right?
Hmm. Oh yeah, before that, in episode 10, Imadori gets his hand not ripped off, but broken by the big bull of Texas.
Right. Him and fucking Big Bull, the American dude, of course, because America's number one. Him and Imadori have a fucking, which is also why I don't arm wrestle anybody. They have an arm wrestling match, and he breaks Imadori's fucking arm. Which, oh my god, that's like one of my worst nightmares. Like I cringed at that part. I know it's just like it was like a 2 second thing, and oh, it's still bad, even though it's just animated. So bad, so unprofessional to not mute your phone.
You shut up. Remember like what happened? It was like I'm playing basketball. Look at these muscles, and then Hanai and fucking Big Ball Texas comes like, "You got some nerve saying that to me."
Yeah,
Oh my god, that was fucking amazing. So episode 11, Stu. He's sitting. Imadori is sitting right next to Big Ball of Texas, Laura, and Karen, and he's like, "Why the fuck am I sitting next to the person that stole my shoes and broke the other person that broke my arm?" Oh,
yeah. So because of that, he decides to he throws his shoelaces from his shoes into the pot, which that's just that stew looked so good. I was offended when he did that. Like I was fucking mad.
well, fuck those people.
Well, yeah, I mean Laura. Yeah, well, yeah, okay, yeah. Again, breaking. Okay, getting your arm broken in a arm wrestling match, so that's half your fault. You can't be mad at the other person. Because to be fair, if you were stronger, you would have broke their arm. It's your fault for sucking. But
How
yeah,
about how about fucking getting your shoes robbed and then
again, we both wouldn't have been at that party. One of our funerals would have been that day.
yeah. What else happened in that episode? Forgot.
Oh, right. The second half of that episode is the fat guy in the class.
Oh yeah, the pervert.
Yeah, yeah, the fat pervert dude. He owns like a gigantic, massive porn collection,
Mm-hmm.
and an earthquake hits Japan. A small one. Nobody gets hurt. But
Except
yeah, except for him because his giant porn stash falls all over him and he breaks his arm and all that. So he decides to declutter his room. That all the dudes in the class come and they could each take some of his porn,
yeah.
which I thought was very noble of him.
And
I
then
think that
Hanai comes and steals the rest.
yeah. Oh well, so basically everybody comes. They're just like, oh, you want this, you want this. That's just he's handing them out. Then Hanai is like, oh, I heard you needed help cleaning your room, and then he finds like 1,000 porn DVDs, and then he's like, oh, I'll take all these because he's like a straight edge cool guy.
It's not illegal, but whatever.
What? It's not illegal? Well, I mean, you're like he's like, oh, you can't be doing this, you pervert.
Okay. Says the fucking stalker over there, but
Ah, that's fine. And then
no.
he runs into Yakumo.
Yeah.
And it turns why how did she know there was porn in there?
Again, mind reading.
Right. Motherfucker can read minds. Yeah, so she can read minds so that
Oh
she
yeah, we
was
saw
like,
a couple glimpses in the Stew Pod episode. Like she can read minds. Like when she's reading minds because then words pop up above the person's head. It's like, oh, don't touch me or stuff like that.
oh, okay.
So that's how she knew.
All right. Yeah. And then that was the most that episode had more character development than the rest of the season so far. Because we saw the fat dude go from being addicted to porn and having a stash to being able to, to lower it down to bring himself to only have a couple. And
Still think
that is the most fucking character development we've had in these 9 or 10 fucking episodes. And that's why I don't like this show.
I love this show. Okay, how about basketball thing? How about the character development there?
What character development? They fucking played basketball and then it ended.
Tell me Yuki got character development. She's not a bitch anymore.
Who cares? She came in episode like 9 of season 2. Who cares? She's gonna
Hey,
get hit by a truck probably next episode, and then who cares?
again, character development. You got it. There it is.
No, well, still, again, so the two most developed characters in this whole fucking season are side characters that nobody fucking cares. I don't even know their names. I call one of them Yugi. I call one of them Yami Yugi from fucking Yu-Gi-Oh, and that has more character development than Tenma, Harima, and fucking Hanai put together.
That's fine. I'm fine with that.
No,
I'm
no,
fine.
no, no.
I'm here
Okay,
for laughs.
all right. Episode 12, right? No, wait,
One,
wait, 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 wait,
what?
wait, 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 wait.
What?
I have a note right here.
What's your note say?
After that, Hanai goes to confess at church,
Yep, I
and
forgot
for
about.
some reason, one of his fellow classmates is a nun.
Yep,
Why?
because she can.
Why?
What?
But you can't.
Yeah, who
Okay,
says you can?
okay. Listen, hold on. First of all, I have a quote.
Yeah.
Uh, Hanai, right? Cool guy that he is. Um, I don't know the context of this, but I wrote it down. I put
Hmm.
Hanai said, "Before you, God, and baby Jesus, I declare my innocence."
Yeah. What about it?
I don't know. I just thought that was funny.
What Japan, man? They don't know anything about religion.
Yeah, sure they do. That's
Not a lot.
racist.
No.
Also, so the girl that's a nun, right?
Yeah.
Typically, in America at least, nuns, you're not supposed to get nothing put it, you're not supposed to be fucking nobody and going out with nobody, right?
Yeah.
And then immediately after, like she's just walking around because she's a student at the school again. She's a classmate. She gets ran up by a dude, and he gives her like a love letter, and it's like his confession. And the episode ends with who's the red haired short girl, the cool girl, like calm, cool, uh,
Redhead?
red hair. Yeah, the short haired red girl, like part of the main cast. No, nothing. Brian.
Hello. Hello. Oh, you
Yeah,
cut out.
yeah, that's
Redhead?
fine.
Like
Oh my god.
Akira?
Uh,
Who?
yeah, Akira. There you go.
She's not
So she
short, but yeah.
short hair, short hair.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, short hair. So yeah, she's talking. Akira's talking to her, and then she's like, "So what are you? How are you gonna respond to the letter?" And she's like, "That's personal," but it's not because the answer is no, because she's a fucking nun.
That's still personal.
It is, but like it assumed it
Just
alluded
because
to like
everybody knows I'm going to say no doesn't mean I should say that I'm going to say
no,
no.
but I'm saying I felt like she wasn't gonna say no.
You don't know that.
That
She
was
could say
my
no.
thing. She could, but I don't know, man. That was
You don't
weird.
know.
That
Again,
part was
it's
just weird.
personal.
Okay. Now we get into episode 12, the red herring of this season so far. Such a
165.
disappointment. Yep. So they're all studying, exams are coming up, I guess midterm.
Mm-hmm.
Midterm's coming up, everybody's studying. Tenma goes to the library to study, and she passes out, falls asleep, and starts dreaming. She starts dreaming that she keeps doing 165 of things. Like she turned down 165 dudes that liked her. She was able to jump 165 centimeters. She suddenly grew to 165 centimeters tall. Which
5'4".
what does that mean? That's just how tall she is, or what is
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. She's 165 centimeters tall.
But in the thing, she was like, I don't remember being this tall.
Exactly.
So what's the point of that? I didn't
She's probably
understand the.
she's like 4'11", and now she grew up to fucking 5'4".
Oh, okay, I get you. Well, you said that's how tall she is. I think you meant
She
like that's how tall
was.
she always is. Okay. Yeah. So, anyways, right? So she's just dreaming all this. She's like just dreaming that she's great or whatever. And then she wakes up, and
Uh-huh.
then Harima's right there, and he's like, or like he just starts talking to her. And then like right there, or no, before that, she starts like she dreams that like Harima confesses to her, and he's like, I love you, Tenma, and then like they kiss or whatever. And then she wakes up, and then she starts thinking about it, and she's like, why would I dream about Harima like that? And I wrote down right here,
Mm-hmm.
episode 12, fucking character development.
That's
Uh
okay.
that's what I wrote. And then I
Okay.
put she had a dream about Harima, and then I X'd it out. And then I X'd it out because immediately after it turns out that that was just Harima's dream, that she was thinking about him. I was like ecstatic, like I was like yelling. I was like, "Yes, we get fucking main characters development." Like she has the thought in her head that maybe Harima likes her. And then I
Nope.
fucking scratched it out, and I was so mad because nope. And then my next thing is Harima has a little brother? Question mark.
Not a little brother, but yeah.
What do you mean not a little brother?
I think it's his cousin or something.
Oh, well, it says little brother. They kept saying brother.
Yeah,
I'm just
and
saying, I'm just saying it
again,
might be his brother. Whatever.
Japan.
Also this episode is Tenma's birthday and his
Hmm.
little brother's birthday, Harima's, so he takes him out which was probably one of the most like cringeworthy, like stressful things. So he decides that he's gonna take out his little brother. Hold on. He decides he's gonna take out his little brother and Tenma for their birthdays, right? Just because it happens to land on the same day. So he takes them sightseeing and then they go to like a super fancy, expensive ass restaurant. Which I don't know if you remember, but
That's a Western
uh
dish.
Harima is broke. He's a poor
Yeah.
bastard.
Fucking
He only has 30,000 yen, and
well,
the meal
plates
turns
for
out to
three
be like
hundred
140,
dollars.
and it turns out the meal's like 140,000 yen or something like that.
Yeah.
And just the whole time, like he's just looking at the menu like I can't afford to pay for it. And I was sweating bullets. Like I was legitimately concerned how is he gonna pay for this meal? I was like, you can't tell the girl that you like that you can't afford to fucking feed her.
Uh,
I was stressed the fuck out.
you were stressed out. I
I
was
was
my ass off.
uh-uh.
Just like this
I
guy's
was
so wrong.
I was like praying like I hope this never in a million years happens to me. Which oh god. Oh, and then they asked for seconds. Like all the meals cost like 20,000 yen each, and then him and his little sister, or him and his little brother Tenma asked for seconds, and I wanted to die. I wanted to reach through the screen and fucking choke them. I was so upset.
Well, Ruben, it happens.
Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, it was a rough episode, but you got through it. Lovely best character in my opinion.
Good guy, Ari.
Ari, good girl Ari. Yeah, is they keep changing it up. I feel like sometimes they say Ari, sometimes they say Ari.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have the last note I have for episode 12 is Ari plus Harima equals heart.
Mm.
Yeah, because I want Ari to end up with Harima.
Mm-hmm.
So she ends up paying for his meal because she sees obviously he can't pay for it, and she just happens to be there because she's just a rich girl.
Yeah.
You know, she just happens to be there, which I thought I love Ari. She's great. Also she's rich,
Yeah.
which you know
That's a plus for
immediately
her.
immediately makes her like a 30 on the 1 through 10 scale.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, we're on episode 13.
Studying.
Midpoint of the season, right? We're halfway through it. 26 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Episode 13. I have the first note I have. It's a guess. Pure fillers, I bet, is what I wrote before
Oh.
I started watching the episode. But boy was I wrong. So it starts out that everybody's studying for the exams, everybody's freaking out. And there's a ghost of like an or an old teacher they used to teach there at their high
Yeah.
school. And I guess it haunts you, like if you're destined to flunk the class or like you're on the path to flunk the
It's a
class.
warning.
Yeah, it's a warning. It's like, get your shit together. Um, so the whole time, Harima starts seeing this dude because he's fucking idiot and he doesn't study. And then he says this, I believe, 4 times I counted. He says, "Shut the flunk up."
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, which that again was one of my again, much more Ruben comedy these last 7 episodes.
Uh, yeah.
And then fuck everything else that happens in the middle. Like I assume everybody passes, everything's good.
What?
So everybody gets to. What do you mean?
Well, he writes. It's a funny joke. He writes he's about to cheat, but he's absorbing the knowledge through his.
Oh, right, yeah. His cousin, the teacher, the hot blue-haired teacher, she tells him that if she writes all his vocabulary words all over his body, that like that'll ward off the spirit. But then it just turns out it was just her way of like making him study,
Yeah.
because you had to write down the vocab words so
He
you'll
just
know
told him
them.
like, "Hey, erase that shit or flunk." And he's like, "But this is my award." Like, no,
Yeah.
go fuck yourself. Oh, that was funny.
So then later on, as everybody passed, everybody's like, "Yeah, we did it." And the main four girls, which is Ari, Tenma, Makoto, and red-haired girl,
Akira.
Akira, there you go. And Akira are all having a slumber party. And then they start talking about, they start spilling the tea that Makoto
Oh,
went to go,
that's what you liked? How about the fucking
yes, no, shut up. That
fuck that? That was like the worst part. I wanted to fucking turn it off right there and then.
Makoto went out to go buy some shoes with Aso.
Oh, now
your
you remember
boy,
his name
your
because he's.
boy also. Yep, your boy also.
Is that when you start to remember his name? Is when that
Yep,
happened?
yeah, yep. So then
Oh,
she's just telling him the story about how like they hung out together, they ate some food, they got some food. They basically went out on a date. Like it was
yeah,
supposed to be a date, but then turned out to be a date. And then by the end of it, like they start getting, they get real into it. Which
yeah, yeah. They ask questions to her, and pretty much she's like, "Why didn't you do any of these?" Her response is, "I wanted to be girly that day, I guess," which was
yeah,
stupid. I don't know.
yeah.
Didn't like it. It's horrible.
I loved it.
Probably
Again,
worst episode of the whole entire thing.
again, finally, a main character gets some fucking development.
I don't care. We can do all this at the end. Why do we have to
Like
do it
top
now?
4, top 5 people, something fucking happened in this goddamn worthless anime.
It's not worthless. It's funny.
Ah, but I've always wanted something to happen. Usually when you watch a TV show, you want
That's
something to
gonna
happen,
happen eventually. Just
and
wait.
I got it. I got something happened. I was screaming. Like I'm not kidding you when I was screaming at the top of my lungs. Yes, yes, finally. I hate this anime so much.
Hey,
Oh, but that part was good. That if I would recommend this. Watch the last like 5 minutes episode 13. Done. Just end it. Um ah it's so long for any kind of payoff, but I guess that made the tiny payoff pay the fuck off. I hit the lottery with that one. That one was good.
well, I
Ugh,
didn't. Fuck,
you
didn't allow.
suck. It gave me the romance that I wanted. I want the
There's
romance,
no
not the
romance.
comedy.
You
Where?
don't.
Where?
Huh?
Show me. Show me.
What are we talking about again? I wasn't
The
paying attention.
romance. Where's the romance at? Show it to me.
Oh, the romance. Come
Where's it
on.
at?
The romance is. Uh,
What? A nun being like, "Oh, fuck you." That's the romance.
no. How about fucking Hanai trying to get at Yakuma? That's the
Yeah,
romance.
trying, and nothing happens. He tries, nothing happens. Try. Harima tries, nothing happens. Fucking
No,
Makoto or fuck
he's trying and fucking up. Hanai is succeeding, but Giacomo is not wanting that.
Makoto tries once and gets farther than everybody else. Makoto and Ari are number one, although low Ari, she's kind of doing the same shit because she likes Harima, but she don't want to admit it that she wants some of that brown fucking dick.
Mm-hmm.
Which I hope she does. Again, shut up if you know whether they do or not, because I don't know yet.
Yeah, well,
I hope
we'll
they
find
do.
out.
So yeah. Last time we gave our ratings out of 100.
Yeah.
um, so what would you say up to now? All I would say we consider every single episode. So episode 1 to episode 13.
It dropped down to an 80 because of that last one.
Really,
Yeah.
mine. I believe last time I gave it a 45 or a 50.
Yeah.
This definitely went up to like a 65.
Damn.
Definitely, like a lot. Like that one scene where somebody showed affection and emotion and where it was mutual and like the room like filled with the sparks and it was like how sweet. Look at that. That does it for me. That's what I
Mhm.
need. I need that to get off. If I'm not getting off and I'm watching this, what's the point?
Yeah. Oh, fuck you. Hate-
I don't know, why do you hate love, Brian? Huh?
I don't hate love. I
Why
just
do you
don't want
hate
it
him?
in my anime.
You love it. You love it. They
I
love it.
want the
Everybody loves
jokes
it.
or I want the funny. I want the funny or I want the action or I want a mystery. I don't want no goddamn love in my animes.
Suck. You have no heart. You have no
I
soul.
do have a heart. It's full of
No,
laughter.
no.
Why don't you laugh? There's funny jokes in there
Occasionally.
most of the time.
I thought it was funny that a nun was like gonna fuck a dude. I thought that was funny.
Funny when Miss Asa, I think her name's Miss. What's her name? Blue hair
Uh,
girl.
the blue hair girl,
Not
Makoto.
blue hair. Teacher, blue, purple hair.
Oh, I have no idea. Harima's cousin, hot teacher.
I liked how when he was like failing the test, he ran into the room and she just took out a gun and shot him in the head, and blood came out.
Oh yeah, she fucking blasted his ass. Which again, like what the fuck?
I
Like
was
come on.
laughing my ass off.
Why? Like why? I was like, "Oh!" Like it was a very "oh shit" moment for me. I wasn't expecting that.
Oh my god! And like the her room is full of traps and shit.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
And
I mean she's a cool guy, you
also,
know?
he's
He's cool.
Harima, very buff. He has abs and everything.
Oh fuck yeah. Harima's fucking ripped. Which brings me to this. I feel like when him and Hanai are standing next to each other, they got similar builds.
Yeah,
So
they
I'm
probably do.
thinking, Hanai got that fucking, he's like Arnold. It's like him and Hanai, like when they, or Hanai and Harima, like when they join forces, it's like when Arnold Schwarzenegger and Apollo Creed on Predator, like when they fucking like handshake and their biceps are fucking ripped open. Like that's what I feel like would happen, you know?
Michael Jackson.
Huh? No, that guy sucks.
He's just as strong. I think
No,
he's strong.
no, that guy sucks.
Yeah, Hanai, martial artist. If you
Listen,
don't remember,
listen. I watch animes for Japanese, not fucking Texans and Mexicans. All right.
but but it's nice. Like I don't know. It's a nice portrayal of Mexicans and Texans and
Is it?
Americans. It's funny. I laugh.
Ah, whatever. All right. Well, what else you got? You got anything else for this one?
Nah, not that I can think of.
No. All right.
Again, got some powers from Yakumo. She can read minds. Harima can, talk to animals if you don't. That's his power.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Before we end, real quick. After they took the exams, for some reason, it just like transferred to like a bunch of students, like around like a summoning circle type candle situation where they were just telling ghost stories. And then they saw like the Loch Ness monster come out of their pool, but it just turned out it was Harima's giraffe because he owns a giraffe, I guess.
It's just the giraffe he's friends with.
But how did he get the giraffe? Where was it
Oh,
at?
season one.
But where does he keep it? Does he keep it in the garage? Like
He puts it in the zoo. He's in the zoo.
that's stupid.
His name is Piotr. Okay.
Piotr? Harry Piotr? You're a wizard, Piotr.
So Piotr likes Yakumo.
Well, I mean, who wouldn't? She's pretty cool.
Apparently, Harima can't.
Yeah, but yeah, Harima has some bad taste. She got some
Yeah,
bad taste. Tenma sucks. I don't know if I've ever said that before, but I'm gonna admit it.
yeah.
Tenma
Sucks.
sucks. Yeah,
Yeah, Icon also sucks too. That's my opinion.
yeah, you suck.
You suck.
Everything sucks. All right, well, I guess that'll do it for us for right now.
Okay.
Uh, oh man.
The ne-
Oh, Makoto's the best. All right.
14 through, I believe, 22? No, wait. I'm an idiot.
What? Can you count? We're gonna do episodes 14 through 20 next time.
There you go. Okay. See you next
No,
week.
no, 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 no.
Okay.
Episodes 14 to 19. Sorry. We're gonna be doing episodes 14 to 19 next time. So be sure to check it out. If you like this video, make sure to like, subscribe, hit all the bells, do all that. And if you liked it that much, you go ahead and watch the first video. Um, you know, yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you all for watching.